You hear me say it all the time, and that's keep it simple. And there's a reason for that. Is right now, as a society, we are very much in information overload. People are being assailed constantly from the moment they wake up to the moment they go to sleep with content and information. If you're a business trying to cut through all that noise, it can be really difficult, or it can feel like it's really difficult, but it might not be. All right. One of the things that consumers latch onto, that consumers are really looking for, is that being succinct and clear. All right. They want to know what they're getting, when they're getting it, and how they're getting it. And that should flow through everything from your sales and marketing, your social media posts, creating ad copy, you name it. All right. Now, the challenge is that everything there needs to function on its own. You are not going to be there to explain that post. Sure, you can come in later once somebody makes a comment, but how many people have read it and gone away with either the same impression or one that's even more radically different than that? All right. So those are some of the things that we're going to talk about today. We're going to get into creating clear, concise messages that can kind of translate to ad copy in today's 2-minute challenge. So let's get into it on the other side. We'll put our assumptions to the test, and we'll do the 2-minute challenge. I'll see you there. Hey there, welcome back. I'm E.H. Howard, and this is the 2-minute challenge. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us today. As I was saying at the top, we need to really be clear and concise about what we say, how we say it, and who we say it to, so that we can cut through the information overload, the information assault that every person goes through from the minute they wake up to the minute they go to sleep. And I bet if there was a way they could do it while we were sleeping, they would figure it out. In today's 2-minute challenge, we're going to look at this, just that. We're going to kind of start breaking this down. And today's challenge is you are going to take an ad out on a local business site, okay? We all have them. Every neighborhood has some sort of local business site or a local messaging board or something like that only the local community sees. So that kind of narrows your community down to your current core consumers, okay? The challenge is, with a lot of technology and a lot of posting things and that kind of stuff, is you have a word count limit or a character count limit. In our case, for this challenge, you have no more than 6 sentences. All right. You can't write more than 6 sentences, AKA a paragraph. If anything after the 6th sentence is going to get automatically cut off by the website server. All right. So you've got to absolutely positively keep it to 6 sentences. All right. That's your goal. Now, one of the things, some of the things you want to consider when you are writing this copy, and we talked about this all week. We're going to talk about, getting it really tight and clear in everything that we do. And these 3 things are very important. All right. The tone. What is the tone you're taking? Do you want to come off extremely professional? Do you want to come off as highly educated? Do you want to come off fun and free, a little sarcastic? What is the tone that you're going to take on this so that people that are scrolling through will stop and read this? Okay, because remember, again, they're going to be looking at this website that's filled with things. How are you going to get them to stop? And sometimes, some things can grab attention faster, and those things might be sarcasm or anger or something. And as long as you play it, you'll be okay. Make sure you tell them what you're selling. This is my product. This is my service. This is who I am. You got to give them the what. All right. You got to give them the who and the what in there. And remember that people, again, they're being overloaded with things. So what you put in that first sentence is probably the thing they're going to remember the most. The thing that you put in the last sentence is also something that they're going to remember. They're going to forget a lot about the middle. All right. So make sure that 2 of your most important things are in the first spot and the last spot on your, paragraph. All right. Now, you're going to set a timer for 2 minutes, and in that 2 minutes, you're going to brainstorm solutions. I want you to just get ideas out on paper. I don't want you to overthink it. I don't want you to overanalyze it. I don't want you to kind of edit yourself at this point. We're going to do that later in the assessment level, all right? But in that time, outline 6 rough sentences of what you might want to say, you know? Don't hold back, get it all out, you know, just get sentences out on the page. We can go back and circle it later and kind of break it down to, these are here's 7 sentences I like, now I'm gonna edit it down to, we'll go through that process on the assumption side. Do not hold back, get all of your ideas out on paper, take the entire 2 minutes. When you're done, meet me on the assessment side over on Patreon, and we can go over it from there. We'll go into a little bit deeper work there. All right, so that was this week's 2-minute challenge. I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully I'll see you on the other side at the assessment level. If you have some questions, if you have some concerns, post them in the comments below. Also, the link to the worksheet that goes with this is also in the comments below. That will help you figure out, give you a little bit more guidance, a little place to work things out, a little bit more structure if you need it. Again, meet me on the assessment level. It's over on Patreon. You can sit there. I'll look at your answers. I'll help you figure out some feedback, some input. We'll go over a little bit deeper how to assess what you did and all of that kind of stuff. Follow me on social media. I'm E.H. Howard everywhere. Join the Facebook group. We're starting to get a lot more content up there with some Facebook exclusives, some other things. So hopefully we can get that growing. Visit ehhoward.com 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. There you can learn about the 2-minute challenge, the small business talk show. You can do a basic, which is some free content for self-employed small home business owners, so that they can have some understanding of some basic foundational principles, everything from general office to sales and marketing and design. I think that's everything. And there's a lot more over there. There's a lot. Oh, grab a unit. There's so much there. Even I forget what's over there. So, all right. Other than that, I will see you in the next 2-minute challenge. All right. Have a good day.